Fallout New Vegas has never been more unpredictable, randomizer mods, an unarmed build, and a whole lot of chaos. Let's see if I can survive. But before we jump into the madness, let's set the stage. Fallout New Vegas is the follow-up to Fallout 2 and is set in a huge open world environment known as the Mojave Wasteland, where survival, exploration, and making choices are key. Developed by Obsidian Entertainment in 2010, Fallout New Vegas takes you to the vibrant yet deadly remains of what's left of Las Vegas. It's a world where every decision matters, filled with warring factions, strange characters, and endless opportunities to shape the future of the Mojave. For this run, I'll be using an unarmed build, but here's a twist. I'll be adding a randomizer mod to the game. That means chaos will be guaranteed, and it gets even crazier. Every few episodes, I'll introduce new mods to spice things up. I'll be streaming it live on my Twitch and YouTube channels, so feel free to join me and be a part of the fun. Now let's jump in and see what the Mojave has in store for us.
Adore me, and when I looked, the moon had turned to gold, blue moon.
In this video, I'm going to be showcasing the Drivable Chrysalis Highwayman mod made by Jamar1978. This mod brings the Chrysalis Motors Highwayman from Fallout 2 into Fallout New Vegas. The first place I'll be going to is where the car is located, which is, it's going to be south of Novak. So let's see what we got here. I'm going to go ahead and fast travel to Novak. So this mod does require you to install the Frontiers mod. So some things may look a little different. So yeah, down here, there should be an area where you come across like a crashed out highwayman. So I do remember that there's going to be some enemies down here. What the fuck? What was he wearing? Wow. So yeah, there's going to be enemies down here. I'm going to go ahead and try to shoot one of them. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, I'm not sure what happened. I've got a lot of mods here. For me, the mod is not there. What's the name of the file? Should be Fallout Frontier. Just look up the Drivable Chrysalis Highwayman mod, and then on that page there it should tell you where to get the Frontier mod. So, alright, I guess that guy's dead. Alright, so we have discovered the wrecked Highwayman. You can go home, courier. So let's see. Wrecked Chrysalis Highwayman. This car would be repairable. It is in surprisingly good condition. Only important part missing seems to be the fuel cell controller. It controls the flow of power to car engines. Similar fuel cell controllers were used by some robots. Maybe you could find one to fix the car. Okay, so before you can drive it, you're going to need to find these fuel cell controllers. I believe there's going to be one at the RepCon headquarters, and there's going to be another one at the RepCon test site, which I believe I got rid of most of the enemies there, so I'm going to be heading there. I think there's also some armor you can pick up here. Oh. And a Dean's Electronics. Alright. Am I installing new mods every day? I try to install a couple new mods every time I play, just to keep things interesting. That's why I have so many of these mods here. So let's see. So how do I get... Hold on, let me take a look at my map. Alright, so the Repcon basement is down here. Interesting is an understatement. It's very chaotic. I will say that much. So somewhere around here, so where we saw those ghouls launch off into space, I guess. I believe there's going to be a fuel cell controller somewhere near there. Alright, so let's see. Where is it? So we... Oh, here we go. We got a fuel cell controller, Repcon. Let me take a look at this real quick. I believe this... Is it going to be in miscellaneous? Yes, it is. Okay, so that's the picture it goes with that model. Is there anything else here I can take? Does not look like it. I'll take this stim pack and Mentats. Might as well. And we can leave out here. I wonder why the mod doesn't start a quest for this fuel cell thing. Yeah, it really should start that quest. How are you going to know where to go? The only reason I know where to go is because I kind of read on the mod page where to go. Alright, so... Hopefully it only takes one fuel cell controller. Oh, wait, wow, they even put in the original Fallout 2 music. Okay, so the Chrysalis Motors Highwayman, one of the most useful items that you can find in the wasteland, is this shining example of American iron. The Chrysalis Motors Highwayman was once renowned for its high performance and durability. "Nothing can stop a highwayman" was a phrase familiar to most drivers. The motto still holds true today. The Highwayman's got a full analog system and 800 plus horsepower. It can accelerate from 0 to 60 in less than a second. So there is a way where you can modify the speed and the acceleration of the Highwayman. You would have to go into the who's this dude?
Though you aren't of the Legion, you've aided us more than once.
Yeah, you will have to go into the configuration file and change it.
Some useless to us, some forbidden.
The Frontier Transportation System. Welcome to the vehicle tutorial. To refuel your vehicle, open the trunk or put a map marker on it. Activate it from the back. Refueling requires jerry cans. Vehicles can be repaired with repair thermic lance. Requires scrap metal. So here are the controls. You can look around. Brake, reverse. Apparently there's a boost option. I believe these are the controls for the Frontier mod and not the actual Chrysalis Highwayman mod. Alright, well, here we go. Your companions don't join you in the car, unfortunately. But at least they don't take damage when you run into them. So yep, we're gonna be driving around in this for a while. You can repair and refuel your Highwayman if you go to the trunk. You can access the cargo hold, refuel, toggle map marker. I'm not sure what that does. But yeah, we can look at its condition. We got some fuel. And I have 0 jerry cans. I'm not sure where to find those. I'll figure that out later. Alright, so where do I want to go now? Where do I want to go? So I'm gonna be continuing the main quest. Right now I'm aligning myself with the Legion. Bring the Legion's offer of alliance to Mudgery of the White. Oh, okay, so I just got to go to the Strip again. So let's drive there. The followers just have to chase after you. Yep, they sure do. They move pretty quick, too. Alright, so let me take a look at my world map. I want to do my best to try to stay on the road. Okay. Yeah, this is a very nice mod. There is another mod that allows you to drive vehicles, but I didn't really like it. It looked way too low effort. This one's way better. You can actually hear the engine. You know what? Let me go ahead and pick up another companion here. Where's my other pony at? I had another. I guess she's going. Okay, there she is. I'm thinking about getting this pony right here. I'm not sure what this weapon is, but it looks very strong, so. Princess Celestia. Alright, let's get going. I'll just leave this other pony here. She only has a little pistol with her. How do I tell her to leave? Get out of here. Wow. Okay. You're acting way too calm for how utterly insane your game is. Well, I've been playing this for quite a while, so I'm kind of used to this. If I opened my Pip-Boy and saw Joe Rogan without an example, well, that's how this playthrough is. Everything's wacky and randomized. So I do believe you can kill you enemies by driving. What the fuck was that? Was that a nuke? Oh my gosh. Someone got blown up. But yeah, you can kill enemies by driving into them. Where the fuck? I have no idea what's going on there. What the fuck? Why did motherfucker do that? Wasn't that like a peaceful NPC? Oh no, he was a thug. Oh, okay then. Is this the person I gotta talk to who's throwing up? Yes, it is. I guess you drank a little too much.
Welcome to the Ultralux. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation.
Caesar wishes to extend your society an offer of alliance with his legion.
Tell your ruler we have no interest in such ties. Caesar's legion is a collection of unclean barbarians. Anytime the White Glove Society is mentioned in the same breath, it sullies our good name. As much as Mortimer and some of the other members have tried to convince me otherwise, I will not have us seen as savages.
Okay, well, that puts it into that.
Another kill to my name.
Uh-oh. What the fuck? Oh my, what?
That's it, run away.
What is that doing here? I thought this mod broke. That's what... Apparently... Okay, so I guess this mod... Ah! What the fuck? Oh my god. Just random shit just explodes. Let's take that. I can make armor out of that. And take this too. Now my fucking arm's broke. Alright, what's up, Caesar?
The last time we met, I believe we were talking about the White Glove Society.
So it looks like he wants us to blow up the Brotherhood of Steel at the Hidden Valley.
It's nothing, just tired, that's all. I'm going.
Okay. Alright, so that's easy for us to do. We can kill the Brotherhood of Steel. Gene skydiving. What the fuck? There's a giant robot here. What in the world is... What could this be? Pack Brahmin. Oh, what? Okay, we got some people who want to fight us. Well, that's fine with me. I can always loot those guys. Oh, wait. Here we go. Alright, so can I bust through here? No, I cannot. Is this car standalone by the Zomix? This mod isn't standalone. You are required to have the Frontier mod to play this particular mod. Is this Veronica? Okay, she's not. Okay, so that's good. She's not dead.
No offense, but you look like you've traveled a long way down some bad roads. Where'd you come from?
Good Springs.
Wow, you have come a long way then. I've never been there, but I've met some traders who pass that way. Well, welcome then. I'm Veronica. I live in a hole in the ground.
Okay, where are you hoping to go?
Oh, I
just need her to follow me so I can... Okay, let's travel together.
Now you're talking. You still okay?
Okay, there we go.
Let's hit the road.
Alright, Veronica has given you the Scribe Assistant perk. Okay, now we should be able to go inside the Brotherhood of Steel bunker.
I'd like a large atomic shake and a double Brahmin burger. And easy on the agave sauce this time.
We gave you a password, Veronica. It's for your safety.
I know where you live, Ramos. Open up.
For Pete's sake. Opening up. Welcome back, Veronica.
Well, that was easy. She going to follow us? Well, I guess it really doesn't matter. We're just going to kill everybody. Okay, so I have to go and look at this. Why in the world is there a self-destruct terminal here? And it's locked and it's very... God damn it. Each of these brothers have been given a keycard to be produced in case of an emergency. When all 3 keycards are inserted below, the password to the self-destruct terminal to the right will be generated. Please report a lost or stolen keycard. Oh. So I gotta steal keycards from the head scribe, head paladin, and the elder. That's how I do it. Yeah, steal keycards from Ramos, Hardin, and McNamara. Okay, so that shouldn't be too hard. No, what the hell? Let's kill this guy.
Over here.
Alright, so McNamara's dead. Take his key card. Is there anything over here? Oh, who's... There's some dude in here. You are vilified by the Brotherhood of... Oh, this is Hardin. Where's his key card? Alright, now I just gotta go and kill Ramos.
Clearly you're determined to fight the Brotherhood. Well, you can add my name to your hit list because you're on your own.
Alright, well, I have enough companions. I don't really need Veronica right now.
Fall back! I've got visual confirmation.
Wait, hold up. What does this guy have? Oh, here we go. Head Scribe's keycard. There we go. Okay, so it's Taggart, McNamara, and Hardin. They have keycards. Alright, let's go and activate this. Alright, generate self-destruct password. Generating. Okay, so is that all I gotta do?
Damn, I'm hit.
I did get a note, so let me see. What does that note say? From my cold dead hands. Oh, that's the password. Enter password now. Alright, welcome to the Hidden Valley self-destruct system. Begin bunker self-destruct sequence. Not sure why a bunker would have a self-destruct sequence, but I'm just going to go with it. I don't feel like going all the way back there. There we go. You lost karma, quest failed, eyesight to the blind. But I accomplished another quest. Alright, let's get going.
They've been spreading stories about the burn.
Has the Brotherhood been destroyed?
Yes, it has. I've destroyed the Brotherhood of Steel's bunker in Hidden Valley.
Very well. This latest victory brings to a close my efforts to reshape the power balance of the Mojave. And not a minute too soon. I want you to join me in my tent. You and I are going to have a private conversation.
Well, what does that mean? I leveled up too. Okay. Let's see. My repair skill's pretty good. I think I'm going to need more medicine to help Caesar, so I'm going to start putting skill points into medicine. Actually, let's bring that down to 35. I'll put a couple points into lockpick. This might be good for me. It's always good to be able to carry more stuff. Yeah, let's get the strong back one. Let's do that.
All right, let's state the obvious. There's something wrong with me. The headaches started a couple of months ago. They weren't too bad at first, but now they come frequently and they're debilitating. For the past 2 weeks, my left leg has been dragging. It's stiffer, hard to move. And you've seen me blank out. Lucia says I stare into space, blink a few times, then keep talking like nothing happened. So what's the diagnosis?
You should probably be talking to someone else. Well, I can't pass any of these checks, so let's go with this one.
Answer the question.
Okay, well, I don't know. Sounds serious, though.
Yeah, it does. So if you can't help me, who can?
What about the auto dock in your tent?
It's never had a functional diagnostic scanning module. Without that, it's useless for surgery.
Okay, where would I find a diagnostic scanning module?
It's been said that the autodocs were standard equipment in the underground vaults where mankind survived when the bombs fell centuries ago. You can search the vaults, but every autodoc my Legion has run across has been stripped for parts long before we found it. Some of my scouts did report an abandoned vault near Nellis Air Force Base. Overrun by ghouls, they said. Maybe the infestation has been there long enough to keep scavengers out. Why don't you go and see?
Okay, that seems like a fun quest.
Do that, and try not to take too long.
All right, so I think I'm gonna call it there for this stream. At 2 more Brute, so it looks like we gotta go and help Caesar. All right, so yep. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow to play more Fallout New Vegas. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. And bye-bye.